From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
American Door Company has been family-owned and operated for over 29 years, supplying Northern California with quality garage doors, garage door openers, and installed with the best service you'd expect from a locally owned company. We serve all of Northern California from Willows all the way up to the Oregon state line. Give us a call today.
Well, you can definitely feel that cool air out there today, and not to mention the fact that we are expected to see some wet conditions out there today as well. Not a huge rainmaker, but it's going to bring us some rain. It is going to bring us some snow in the higher elevations, and we're looking at off and on rain here, not only for the rest of this week and through the weekend, but even well into next week. But snow levels, they're expected to be a lot higher than we have been experiencing here and getting closer to most likely above 5,000 feet. Especially by the time we do get into later in the week. So you can see the area of low pressure right here kind of spinning. It's tapping into that subtropical warmer moisture that's moving in. That's what's going to give us those higher snow levels. Now, we look at futurecast and you can see the pinks and the blues indicating some of the frozen precipitation in the form of snow and rain-snow mix. But again, you have to go up pretty high. Now today, they could be as low as 4,000, 4,500 feet. So places like Chester, you may see some light accumulation. I think El Turris, you could maybe see a bit of a mix here. And maybe, just maybe a mix for places like Mount Shasta City as well. But there you can see the rain that we are seeing pretty much across the board here as we go into the mid-afternoon hours. Now we go in later this evening, things are starting to kind of wrap themselves up, or at least we're seeing a break from the wet weather to the north and west. Still some showers down to the valley, and again, mainly above 4,500, 5,000 feet before you start seeing snow, and significant snow above 6,000 feet. So you have to go up pretty high in elevation. Now we take you into tonight, and we have another kind of wave that'll be pushing through to the north. So places like Crescent City tonight, yeah, some showers. Notice what happens. It kind of just cuts itself off right around northern Humboldt County. So places like Siskiyou County and Modoc County could get caught up in this as well early tomorrow morning, but then you can see as we take you through the day tomorrow, those chances diminish. So basically, everywhere south of Del Norte, Siskiyou and Modoc County should stay dry for the most part for your Wednesday. Now looking at Thursday again, kind of an interesting setup here. We do have the potential for some wet weather for the early morning hours on Thursday, but look at this. As we go into Thursday noon and afternoon, mainly dry. So again, really the main event, at least for this week, is going to be today. We're going to see that rain, but then we've got better chances for rain coming in on Friday. All right, so here's your estimated rainfall totals. I think it's overdoing it here, especially for the valley. I think the valley about 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch today. And again, I think it's overdoing it even out towards Crescent City. But bottom line, we do expect to see some decent rain up there. And there could be a concern for, once again, maybe some mudslides and debris flows and just some localized flooding in Del Norte County due to the fact that we do expect to see a lot of rainfall in a short period of time. But there you can see the forecast snow totals. Again, nothing all that impressive. You can see we're just not seeing much showing up on the map here because once again, you have to go up to 5,000, 6,000 feet before you really start seeing any significant snow. The winds, they're going to be a bit of a factor in some areas. As you can see here, even this afternoon, we could be looking at some gusty winds around Shasta Valley in central Siskiyou County, and there you can see some gusty winds out along the coast. Now, we're going to take you into tonight, about 11 p.m., still around Shasta Valley, and we are seeing some winds off to the east as well, and not to mention still pretty gusty, especially around Crescent City. As we take you into Wednesday, the winds, they start to die down, so a little breezy, especially out towards Del Norte County, and then they may pick back up again going into your Thursday, even for parts of central Siskiyou County around Shasta Valley. And once again, some gusty winds could be making their way back into the Del Norte County area. So again, off and on winds, just not a major wind event, but it will be gusty at times for some of those areas I just pointed out. Here's a look at the long range, and a couple of things to point out. Low pressure right here, the main areas of low pressure will be moving over the Pacific Northwest. What they'll be doing though is tapping into the subtropical moisture, and that's going to give us decent rain. So by Friday we got more rain, snow levels probably above 5,000 feet. Okay, now we take you into your Saturday. See the spinning area of low pressure? It's up to the north, but we've got more moisture coming in from the subtropics. That's warmer air. And we got, of course, those higher snow levels. Not a lot of rain on Saturday. Looks like a more impressive system coming in, especially late in the day, Sunday night. Once again, here's the main area of low pressure right here. It's staying up to the north, and we're tapping into subtropical moisture, snow levels above 6,000 feet. We take you to Monday, Tuesday. Once again, here's the main area of low pressure right here, colder air. It's coming from the north, but it's going to stay to our north and tap into all of that subtropical moisture. What does that mean? You guessed it, higher snow levels continuing well into next week. Now, looking at our wave heights, I am expecting them to be around 9 to 10 feet here for today. We'll probably see a slight increase, but then they kind of drop again as we get closer to Thursday. But looking at your forecast for today, temperature-wise, I am expecting low 50s for most of us in the valley. We take you to the higher elevations, and I'm expecting for the eastern mountains and Siskiyou County, low to mid 40s for your daytime highs. Mid to upper 40s to low 50s for Trinity County inland, and for the coast, we're looking at temperatures mainly in the mid 50s. All right, so looking at your 7-day outlook, there you can see the off and on chances for rain. I think across the board, the best chances for dry weather will be on Thursday for everyone, although we could see some of that morning activity out towards Susanville, okay? Then you can see off and on. This is really the main kind of brunt of off and on chances for rain. It starts Friday, going into at least early next week. Looking at your 7-day outlook for the valley, we could see some morning fog tomorrow. It depends on how much clearing we do see tonight and early tomorrow morning. Otherwise, if we don't see that clearing, it'll just be mostly cloudy and dry. Also mostly cloudy and dry on Thursday, with off and on rain starting Friday, lasting through the weekend and into early next week. Your 7-day outlook for the North Coast and Trinity County, I've got snow levels as low as 4,500 feet, but notice the snow levels. 5,000 to 6,000 feet is what we're looking at here for Friday through the weekend and into early next week.